Case studies we did the very first year of this course, was we talked about frozen yogurt shops. Now, if I make you go back to the glory days of 2011, there were frozen yogurt shops everywhere. There were frozen yogurt shops inside other frozen yogurt shops. There were frozen yogurt shops in dorm rooms. It was amazing. There were virtual frozen yogurt shops. They were just everywhere. And the idea was pretty straightforward. You always ask, what problem are we solving? Well, people want to go out and buy unhealthy, cheap, good tasting stuff. So that's the problem we're solving. So, okay, well, what's our solution? Well, who are we hurting? Well, who are we helping? Well, we're helping people that don't have ready access to said unhealthy, sweet, good tasting stuff. So what's our idea? Is well, why don't we do something where instead of having a bunch of people behind a counter taking orders and then building up their forearm muscles by scooping out hard ice cream and charging a set price, why don't we give people a really big cup and let them do all the work? And they'll go from one thing to the next, they'll fill it up. We've all been there. Let's admit it, we've all at least been once to a frozen yogurt shop. And you fill it up, and you put fruit, and you put candy, and you put syrup, and then you bring it and you weigh it. And it's like when you go to with your bags, you want to check for the airline, and you hope you don't have to throw your clothes away because your bag is too heavy. And they say, okay, for this cup of frozen yogurt, it's $19. And you work it over because it's already in the cup, and you walk away. And it's this, for whoever thought it up, it was a really good business model. Because here you are selling something that people want anyway, so you don't have to create a new market. You don't really have to invent anything new. The world already had those ways of dispensing frozen yogurt. You can go to any of a million places and order brightly covered, very large cups. And the labor market was, you're not paying that much above minimum wage, and instead of having 5 people scooping up ice cream, you've got one person ringing them up and another person just filling up the machines. So as fast as storefronts were open on Broadway, from where the football stadium is down to Wall Street, they were all getting filled up with these frozen yogurt shops. Because guess what? The person that invented that technique, there was nothing patentable. There was no way that they were going to protect it. So anybody would say, okay, great, let's open up our own frozen yogurt shop. And the next thing you know, we have this proliferation of frozen yogurt shops. What happens when that happens? The price starts dropping. The first person who's getting $19 for a cup of, sickly frozen yogurt covered with little Reese's peanut butter cups and kind of candied cherries or something, is the person opens a store next door and they say, well, they've got customer loyalty. Well, they'll come to me because we've got loyal customers. Well, you find out that your $19 cup is going to cost $12 to help with customer loyalty because it tastes the same. So instead of having a red cup, you have a yellow cup. So these businesses go through the evolution from a monopoly to monopoly competition through competitive industry. I'm embarrassed, that's my fault. So you do this stuff, and the next thing you know, it's a complete commodity. And the price has dropped to just above the cost of production of what you do. And that happened really rapidly. It was amazing. By the class in 2012, all the frozen yogurt places were gone. There's like one place that's left, probably barely hanging on, mainly because their lease is too long for them to go out of business. But it's a fascinating business case study, going back to when they first came up with this idea, let's do self-serve frozen yogurt. And this will be amazing, it's going to do so well. They didn't stop and think, well, what's proprietary? Because they thought, well, we're the only ones who do it. They were going to be making so much more per sale than Baskin Robbins or Ben & Jerry's or, it's like, believe me, when you have kids, you always know what all the ice cream places are. It's a great excuse to go for ice cream a lot. But, so you've got this competitive advantage, but competitive advantage, you can no more ignore the laws of economics as you can ignore the laws of gravity. So if there's excess profits to be made, someone's going to join you. You're not gonna keep it secret unless you have a means of protecting it. So day one, when you're going through, okay, what am I gonna name my company? How am I gonna talk about it? How am I gonna pay for getting it off the ground? What is it about this business plan that's gonna give this business legs? What's gonna protect it? And that's something you really have to give a tremendous amount of thought to. Next thing,